Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing What If Female Deku Was an Inkling Part 1. And I'm not going to go into the backstory. I'm going to have its own episode for a backstory in this series. So y'all can worry about that in another episode. I'm not going to do the backstory. I'm just going to get this started right off. We're going to start off with the heroes. Or the Hero Safety Committee, at least. Why have you called us here, ma'am? I've called y'all here because the mutation safe zone. I talked with one of their leaders recently. As Hawk speaks up. One of their leaders? I thought it was one individual. No, it's a group called the Mutation Circle. It's a group of, I think, 7 members. 7 members. Okay. I managed to reach out to one of their members for us to go in and negotiate things. But he said it would come down to a vote with the entire mutation circle. Depending on their vote, depends if I can come into the mutation safe zone with a few heroes. All Might speaks up. That'd be great. We could send in a couple heroes into the mutation safe zone. Yes, but they're really hesitant about it. The one I talked to, I think was Alex, was his name. He had some sort of bear type quirk. One of their leaders, he said he would discuss it, but he could not give any promises that it would go through. Interesting. But do we know who started the whole mutation safe zone? I'm curious. Nezu speaks up. No, but he's a founding member. All do we know, there were 7 in total that we know of that made the mutation safe zone together. Him being one. The others, I'm not sure, but we do know this. 2 of them have an octoling quirk. One of them, the other one, can't remember what quirk they had. But we go to a vehicle where Alex is coming in and on a call. Yes, Izumi. Yes, Alex? I've asked the Hero Safety Committee president asked if we could have a meeting discussing if her and some of her heroes could come in to the mutation safe zone we've made. Well, that will have to be discussed at the meeting. Right, but I wanted your opinion on it. I don't mind if they come. Just tell them they cannot cause or do anything while they're here. Because their vote has not been yet decided if they'll be able to come here. I will tell them that. But what about your vote? Will you be at the meeting? Unfortunately, I cannot make it to the meeting. Alright, ma'am. Well, there's also another matter I'd wish to discuss. What is it? What about the games we have? The games? Yes. The festival. Oh, you mean the Mutation Festival, where a lot of tournaments happen? Yes, it is happening soon. Oh. We'll discuss that at a later time. Okay, but I want your opinion. Do you think they'll cause trouble? I don't know. With the Hero Safety Committee and all that, I don't really know. But we cannot turn away people. You're really kind, Izumi. Yeah. but you do also see the flaws in them, don't you? Yes. I'll discuss more at the meeting. Fortunately, you cannot show up. What about the other member? Oh, you must mean Wolf. I'm not sure if he'll be able to show, as he's still overseas. Alright. That means me and the other three will be able to discuss it. Yes. And I hope you make a valid decision, Axel. Or Alex. I will do my best. As the phone call ends there. And in this timeline, Izumi is 19 when the canon starts. So it will be... UA has started. We'll just go back to the hero meeting. So I also discussed this with Alex. We'll be able to bring one class from UA. Wait, what? Yes, if everything goes well, we'll be able to bring one class to observe the mutation safe zone. Honestly, this is a good opportunity. Nezu says. But you realize it's gonna be really hesitant for them to let us in, you know that, right? After the years of discrimination. I know that, Aizawa. But it really just comes down to a decision based on their council. And the council's decision is valid between the mutation safe zone. All the mutation people with quarks respect their decision. They've made their own security force with a whole lot of mutations and a lot of inklings as their main foundation of their security. Is their security. What about their security? I don't know what is so powerful about it. It's not that they're powerful, it's about the way they've done things. From what the reports I've gotten, they've had villains in their city for a long time. As in, like, no villain attacks. That's oddly suspicious. That's why I wanted to figure out if they are allying themselves with villains. We may have to shut down this mutation safe zone if so, because they could be using it as a villain safe haven, which is unforgivable. Or their security's gotten good and they've done well. I realize that you're against the idea of them doing anything hiding villains. I Eraserhead. Yes, I'm against it. Because 7 people worked for years to make enough money to buy land to build this mutation safe zone. And they went a step further to forbidding heroes from entering. And since it's their property, they're allowed to use quarks on it. So they're allowed to use their abilities. That is the difference between the regular area of Japan and the mutation safe zone. Is that they allow their people, for self-defense, to use their quarks. No matter how dangerous it is. It's what keeps them safe. Honestly, it was actually a good idea now that I think about it. The public cannot just go out and just use their quarks. They'll abuse their power. That's one thing that the mutation safe zone needs to learn. If that's what you think. So, if everything goes well, will be able to go in a month. I will prepare Class 1A, depending on on how the meeting goes. Alright. This meeting is now finished. As we go to Alex, as he pulls in, gets out of the car, as someone with a draft mutation, comes up. Sir, you're back. Yes, I'm back. What's my schedule looking like? You have a free day Tuesday. Good. Set up a meeting for Tuesday. Are you sure, sir? Yes, with all the members that could come. You haven't had a meeting in quite a while. What's the thing, sir? That is not up for discussion right now. Why, yes, sir. I'll prepare a meeting. I'll tell the other members about it. How's the security team? We haven't had a major incident since last year's incident. Other than that, it's been peaceful. That's good. And how is Izumi? She's doing fine, from the reports I've gotten. Although she's mostly doing her work at her place. The security there has lowered. Apparently she wanted to send more security to other parts of the city. She's one of the original members. Aren't you an original member, sir? No, I was a brought-on member. But the true original members were Izumi, someone I prefer not to discuss, Wolf, and the others, really. Izumi brought me on to the member of the mutation circle. Oh, that is interesting information, sir. Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some information and some things to discuss with a other member of mine. As he gets up and starts... No, he's already walking. He goes to his office and picks up a phone, dials it in. So, can I get in touch with Liz? Oh, why, of course. I'll put her on the line here in a moment, sir. As we go to this Liz person's office, as we see, she is an octoling with green, light and dark green hair. Ma'am, what is it? Board member Alex would like to discuss something with you. Well, go ahead and put him on. Yes, ma'am. As he hands her the phone. Alex, what do I owe the favor? Yes, I'm come here to discuss something important. There'll be a meeting in 2 days. Can you get Shay to come? What do you mean? Him. He's probably gonna be against what you're gonna have to say. I know, he's mostly voted in the disagreement since the last meeting. Yes, mostly because of transactions that happened last year. Yes, the incident last year did do some heavy toll on us. And not speaking of that, nearly killing one of our members. Even though she is sick. As we don't know who this member is, it could be someone that's already been introduced, it could be someone for further down the road in the story. Yes, I know. And he's mostly voted against it since then. He'll probably have nothing to tell you, in fact. Just see if you can get him to come to the meeting Tuesday. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Liz. Now, time to call the other member. Is he dial his in number? Oh, pick up. Sir? What is it? The other board member will not be able to respond to your phone call. Where is he? He's currently on his way back from a meeting with some officials off at the coast. I see. Can you at least tell him about the meeting? Oh yes, I will tell him about the meeting. That'll be my top priority. Good. Is there anything else you'd like me to tell him, sir? Unfortunately, no. But just know he needs to be at the meeting Tuesday. Alright? As he gets off, I really hope this idea goes through well. This could go wrong, or it could go right. I just hope everything doesn't fall apart. As that's where I'm going to end part 1. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1, and I'll be out for this. Part 2 will be out soon.